Here's a few movies to check out this week, currently on Netflix Instant. Action War, Inglourious Bastards. This is Quentin Tarantino's homage to World War II movies. It's partially about a group of Jewish soldiers who come together under the guidance of Brad Pitt to go out and kill some Nazis. There's this whole alternate World War II timeline where they're setting up this plot to assassinate Hitler. There's also an amazing story arc following Christoph Waltz, who is a Nazi colonel who's hunting Jews, and his performance is just amazing. Such a horrible person, but he does it very well. He is just one of those quintessential movie bad guys. More than likely, most of you have already seen it, but I'm just throwing this out there for the maybe 2 people who haven't yet seen it. Comedy horror, Tales from the Darkside, the movie. This is an anthology movie based on the anthology TV series. They're all tied together by these children who are telling a witch these stories in order to delay them from being eaten. You've got a great cast. You've got Debbie Harry, Christian Slater, James Remar, Ray-Don Chong, Steve Buscemi, Julianne Moore. There's so many people that pop up in this. It's really entertaining. The stories are just the right length. I don't really think that there's a dud in the whole lot. They're all entertaining. Even the wraparound story is good. Horror. Aberration. Pamela Gidley is on the run, and she's hiding out in the woods in the middle of winter. She starts being attacked by these little stupid lizard things. And at first it kind of seems almost comical because you're like, all right, well, this is going to be the monster. But they actually get more and more aggressive and creepier kind of as the movie goes on. It's really cool because the lizards keep evolving, and Pamela Gidley, for the most part, is by herself throughout the majority of the film. It's a cool movie. More than likely, I'm probably going to do an episode on it at some point, so check it out before I get to it. Comedy. Wet Hot American Summer. This is not a comedy for everyone. If you like The State on MTV and Reno 911, it's that kind of comedy. So then it shouldn't be that big of a surprise to find out that it's starring David Wayne, Michael Showalter, Michael Ian Black. A lot of the cast from The State are in this. So it's that very weird, kind of dry sense of humor. It's a spoof on the old summer camp movies like Meatballs. It's the last day of summer camp in 1981, and there's a bunch of camp counselors that are trying to do a lot of stuff before the end of the day, and all kinds of stuff happens. Just all kinds of goofy shit. It doesn't surprise me that they brought this one back because they're actually doing a Wet Hot American Summer series on Netflix. I don't know how that one's going to turn out. The only thing is, this movie was in 2001, and the cast was already looking a little old for the time. Not saying that they're old, but they were in their 30s, supposed to be playing like 20-year-olds. And now they're going to be mid-40s playing the same characters. So I don't know. It might work. It might add to the humor of it, the fact that they're so much older, supposed to be playing characters that are that much younger. The only way I could describe this is super action. The Killer. John Woo's The Killer is one of those pivotal moments in action movie cinema. This movie was so influential. Even John Woo ripped himself off. The gunfights, the dual guns that Chow Yun-fat used, just the action sequences, the color, the just over-the-top nature of it. It's an amazing action film. If you want to see a truly groundbreaking action film, a movie that has been borrowed from so many times since, this is where a lot of things started. John Woo's The Killer. That's all I got for this week. I'll see you next time.